Bitcoin is breaking out right now, and in this exact video I will talk about why we are currently moving towards the upside again, because yes, Bitcoin is currently about to be entering that higher range and it is looking super bullish. So I will be exactly talk about what I'm currently seeing on the price section of Bitcoin right now. I will talk about all the most important things that we need to discuss and many more important stuff. So if you want to be finding out about why Bitcoin is moving up right now here, don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we smash it back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And first of all, let me kick off with the imminent short term for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is once again moving up here. And actually just a few hours ago, Bitcoin reached a whopping 29,000 US dollars once again. On the 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see it is continuing towards the upside, and actually it broke above this previous resistance level, and ever since it has been creating another high in the market. So this is looking very good for Bitcoin, especially after we got the fake news from BlackRock. I mean, Bitcoin is holding up still very well here. And actually we got some very big news that just hit the market, is that Fidelity filed for an updated version of the Bitcoin spot ETF. And this is a big deal. Why? Is because this is the reason and more proof that potentially the Bitcoin spot ETF issuers are working together with the SEC and bringing in changes / amendments required for the SEC to be approving. Very positive signs in my opinion. So actually what we're currently seeing here is that they're literally changing up the things that were not correct, because they are communicating together with the SEC, and due to that, people are pricing in that a Bitcoin spot ETF is going to come. And since they saw what kind of an effect a Bitcoin spot ETF could have on the market, yeah, that is why Bitcoin is already moving up towards the upside right now here, since it's definitely getting priced in towards the market right now potentially. I mean, everyone thought the Bitcoin spot ETF was already priced in right here, but then still it went up 10% within a matter of minutes. And yeah, if it really gets accepted, it will probably even be more. So Bitcoin is looking quite strong right here. It is breaking towards the upside, and honestly, if you're looking at the daily time frame, we broke above this most important resistance level. You can clearly see every single time we've been retesting this level, we got rejected. You saw it right here, rejection. Here we saw a couple rejections, and then we broke above it, and this level flipped into support. So that is a very good development for the price action of Bitcoin. And maybe more importantly, we are right now knocking on this higher range here, and we're breaking in the higher range as soon as Bitcoin breaks above 28.5k. So as soon as we do see the confirmation of that break above 28.5k, I will be looking for the potential breakout and the break in of this newer higher range for Bitcoin. And I've said this several times before, once we're breaking in towards this range, there will be no resistance until we're going to hit 31.5k. So that is going to be definitely a very easy target. I mean, for me, it's pretty unfortunate, because I yesterday just sold 8 Bitcoin to be buying a new car. I'm going to show it on my Instagram and probably also my Twitter today, so make sure to follow me over there. But I mean, wow, I just bought a dream car. Hopefully Bitcoin is not going to pump. And I mean, if Bitcoin is going to pump to $30,000, it was even more expensive for me. But anyways, I don't really care anymore. But Bitcoin, of course, at the same time, while we're looking at these charts here, I mean, of course, we do know we have to really break above 31,000 US dollars, right? That is the big resistance here on the top side. If we break above that level, that is the point where Bitcoin really is going to be breaking massive out here. So we're still waiting for that. Until we're not breaking that level, I don't think there's a real big fireworks going to be happening. But of course, on the imminent short term, we can see that we broke out of the ascending triangle. And I mean, honestly, the price target of the ascending triangle is somewhere around 31,000 US dollars. And that makes a lot of sense, since 31,000 US dollars is also that resistance here on the top side. So definitely going to be looking towards that level. And I mean, for me on right now, I just want to be looking closely towards this level, depending where the daily candle is going to close. If it's closing above 28.6k, we're confirming the break in towards this region, and I would definitely be expecting we're going to see more upside. So if you are interested in trading Bitcoin, make sure to go to the link description of today's video, because yes, if you write a sign up account using that link below, guys, you can claim a free 1,000 US dollar airdrop position for only depositing $100. And all you need to do here is sign up an account using that link below, deposit $100 within 7 days, and you can claim that free 1,000 US dollar already. So at the meantime, while recording this video, Bitcoin is even pushing further on towards the upside. What is absolutely insane, 28.8k, what are we looking at right now? So what is actually very interesting to see is that there were a huge amount of short orders set up in the market, and you can see that was the exact reason why Bitcoin pushed towards the upside, since it was more than 32 million US dollars in Bitcoin shorts luring around that level. And right now, if I'm going to be looking a little bit more more closely, around $29,000, we still got an approximately 15 million. So yeah, if Bitcoin pushes up another $200 from off this point, and maybe if the video is live, it's already been hit, but if Bitcoin moves up to $29,000, we're actually going to see another 30 million US dollars exit the market, what is of course definitely very exciting to see. And on the lower side, if Bitcoin really is going to be dumping, it will be going down to 28,000 US dollars, since there is where the most amount of liquidations lay in the market. So just a quick update on that. And I mean, if Bitcoin, because yes, we are about to be closing the 3-day time frame candle in 18 hours from now on, and if Bitcoin manages to be breaking out of this level right here, it basically will mean is that Bitcoin is going to be breaking the 99-week downtrend, what is going to be massive in my opinion, because if we break this downward sloping resistance line, we are going to be in for a very, very big swing in the market, and that could just indicate something very big is going to come for the market. And I mean, honestly, if you're looking at the weekly time frame as well for Bitcoin, you can see that we're right now knocking on the 200 weekly moving average, and we're about to be breaking above it. And if I'm zooming out even further, guys, but honestly, this is really the time to be accumulating. Usually what happens is that approximately 6 months after the halving hit the market, Bitcoin tends to hit new all-time highs. And I mean, right now we're just a few months out of the halving, and we're approximately 11 to 10 months away from a new Bitcoin all-time high if we're going to be looking at history. So I mean, honestly, I am super excited about Bitcoin. I really think that this is the time to be accumulating. I really compare this cycle to the 2015 cycle purely because of the interest rates, but also because of the market structure. And I mean, of course, also looking at this chart, you can see that Bitcoin, of course, right now it may be moving up here, but the big breakout is going to be 32,000 US dollars, where we have to be waiting for. And I mean, honestly, for the weekly time frame, you can clearly see Bitcoin exactly bounced from off this level. This was no big surprise at all here. And honestly, $25,000 is going to be a big support. No matter if Bitcoin is going to be breaking down again, $25,000 is going to be a massive support target for Bitcoin. And at the same time, we can actually see that the Bitcoin dominance is moving up massively. I've been saying this for quite a while here. I don't think that this is the time to be buying altcoins. I think this is the time to be focusing on Bitcoin. And if you're actually looking at the USD tether dominance, it is still sitting at actually super high. So in 2019, the tether dominance was about 0.7%, and currently it's up more than 1,000%, sitting around 8% approximately. So of course, in the last bull run, the tether reserves were around 2%. So just imagine if this tether reserve is going to be flowing into Bitcoin, what kind of effect it will be having on the market. It will be massive. There's so much money waiting on the sidelines to be entering Bitcoin, and it's really going to be happening once they think the bull market is starting. And I can tell you already, it's going to be starting in approximately 12 months from now on. 10 to 12 months from now on, the bull run is going to be starting. And honestly, it's better to be a little bit earlier. And for me, I've got a strategy. I'm just DCAing in towards the market, and I think that's the best strategy to do so. And considering the fact that the Bitcoin spot ETF is probably going to hit the market in 60 to 90 days, that's what I've been saying. But not only me, because Caddy Wood has said that as well, and she's saying that a number of Bitcoin spot ETFs are going to get approved at the same time. But more importantly, the real deadline and the expectation date is in the coming 60 to 90 days here. Why? Is because ARK Invest has got the final deadline sitting on January 10, and they just can't outright deny it and then accept the other ones, because that will be an unfair competition. And Cathy Wood also said it will be a marketing game once the ETF comes out here, because they all want to attract as much money to their Bitcoin spot ETF. So it's going to be crazy, and I think Bitcoin is really going to be in the spotlight once it hit the market. So make sure to get ready. It's going to be happening in 60 to 90 days. So how can you prepare for it the best? By DCAing/accumulating right now. At least that is what I am doing. No financial advice. So that was it for me on today's update video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.